As you may have heard, Redfall and Starfield had been delayed to the first half of 2023. But don't worry, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Bethesda just wants to give us the best games they possibly can, so if the devs need more time to do that, then that's okay. First, let's get some general insight on the delay, then we'll try to answer this question. Why have Starfield and Redfall been delayed? Some fans are surprised because thus far the marketing for the past year has been pretty consistent with what Bethesda likes to do before a release. They like to steadily build hype following a game's announcement until they send the hype train into the stratosphere with some big reveal event just a few months before the release. The Into the Starfield videos they've been doing have been steadily building hype, and whatever they have in store for the Xbox showcase coming up on June 12th seems like it was intended to be the thing that would launch the train beyond the atmosphere into the Starfield. It certainly seems like Bethesda and Xbox made these marketing plans with the intention of releasing the games before and during the holiday season. With that in mind, perhaps the decision to delay Starfield and Redfall came relatively recently. Here's a recent tweet from reporter Jason Schreier about the delay. So there's been some internal concerns since last spring, and now the higher-ups have decided that it's best to push the release dates of both Redfall and Starfield back. So why has Starfield been delayed? Well, let's read between the lines here, folks. Most polished versions of them. Next Cyberpunk. It sounds like they've hit some QA issues, which also fits with this timeline we're starting to see here. The most crucial quality assurance work comes late in development, because the closer the game is to done, the more valuable QA becomes to everybody. QA concerns being the main reason for these delays is also consistent with the leak from Heavy 008, which I've linked to Game Rant's coverage of in the description. Before we discuss this leak, I first want to say that I do not approve of Heavy 008's choice to leak this information. Leaking is a bad look and can discourage people from working with you, so I'm only discussing this out of relevance, not out of approval. It was a cool, solid place to work, very secure. The engine is a piece of crap though. Todd is a charismatic guy for sure. Starfield is looking good. Weekly Thursday playtests since the beginning of the year. More and more stuff coming online. Shooting feels alright. Flying is terrible at the moment. In my opinion, just not fun to me. Lighting and stuff is looking better and better, though it's not on the level of Horizon Forbidden West or anything like that, but still a good looking game. In terms of if it will ship on time, well, they will try, that's for sure. They'll cut what they did to, etc. They have an overabundance of content, probably too much, so that's not the issue. Finding the fun, and of course bug fixing is the big thing. It's a sexy date though, and you only get one of those. Beta is this summer, that's when the picture will truly become clear. So the content of this leak is consistent with there being some quality assurance issues to work out. Bug fixing is the main thing, which is how to avoid being the next Cyberpunk, or more relevantly, Fallout 76. Heavy 008 also expressed displeasure with the flying in Starfield. The part of the quote I want to focus on is just not fun to me. Does Heavy 008 mean that the mechanics and physics of flying simply aren't fun, or that the space travel as a whole isn't fun? In the past, I've expressed concerns that the space travel in Starfield may end up feeling more like a chore than a game. So, if Heavy 008 means the latter, that could mean that they find that it's more like a chore, which could also be a QA concern. Maybe the QA team has a general consensus that the flying isn't fun, and that's part of the reason for the delay. That's just speculation though. What we know is that Bethesda has delayed Redfall and Starfield. When Starfield does come out, it will be great. In the meantime, I'll keep delivering wacky theories about Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and more.